In this video, we'll discuss how to find the midpoint of a line segment between 2 points. So here we have 2 points sitting in the plane, and the goal is to find the midpoint of the line segment that goes between those 2 points. So some point right here is going to be right in the middle, right? We'll call that our midpoint. All right, so in order to find this midpoint, we need to label the 2 points that we already have. So let's call this one x1, y1, and we'll call the other one x2, y2. So those are the x and y coordinates for each of those 2 points. Then to find the x coordinate of your midpoint, you need the x coordinate that is the average of the 2 x coordinates of your points. So you're going to have to take the average of x1 and x2. Now the average, or the mean, of x1 and x2 would be x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And then for the second coordinate, the y coordinate, we need to take the average of y1 and y2. So we'll take y1 plus y2 over 2. And this gives us the formula that we need for finding the midpoint. In this example, we're supposed to find the midpoint of the line segment between the 2 given points. So let's label the 2 points. Let's call this first one x1, y1. And we'll call the second one x2, y2. Now it doesn't matter which one we label as x1, y1, which one we label as x2, y2. In the end, we're just taking the averages of these values, so the ordering really won't matter. Okay, so the midpoint, we know we get by taking the average of the 2 x values. So the average of -2 and 3 would be -2 plus 3 divided by 2. And then we take the average of the 2 y values. That would be 11 plus -4 divided by 2. Okay, so -2 plus 3, we're going to subtract the sizes, so 3 minus 2 is 1, and then we keep the sign of the larger number, or the number with the larger size, so it's going to be a +1 divided by 2. And then we have 11 plus -4, which is the same as 11 minus 4, so we have 7 over 2. There's nothing that we can do to simplify either one of those, and so this is our final answer. Let's check for understanding. Work this one out on your own, and then come back and check your answer. So we're supposed to find the midpoint of the line segment between these 2 points. Let's label them as x1, y1, and x2, y2. Then the midpoint will be obtained by taking the average of the 2 x values, right? And so we'll take 1.6 plus -6.7 divided by 2. And then we'll take the average of the 2 y values. So we'll take 1.3 plus -2.2. And that's going to also be divided by 2 because we're taking the average. And now let's work out the numerators. So when I take 1.6 plus -6.7, I'm going to get -5.1 divided by 2. And when I take 1.3 plus -2.2, I'm going to get -0.9 divided by 2. And so my final answer is going to look like -2.55 and -0.45. And we'll leave it like this because we weren't asked to round it all in this question.